Okay, now that's some lazy blues. And this is the first shuffle rhythm pattern where we're not just using first and third fingers, we're adding the pinky, and that's commonly heard. You can like 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4. So adding the pinky, and what I would recommend is, if you're not familiar with it, do a rest stroke on this. Do rest strokes. That's where you're rolling across the two strings and resting the pick on the next string. So you're kind of digging down into the strings. You're, it's a little bit of a roll, like ba-up, ba-up, ba-up. You're rolling across the strings. It's a very lazy stroke, but it's a very controlled stroke because you want to make sure you're just doing one pair of strings and then resting against the next string. So, and the effect of the, why are we not doing just a free stroke? You can do that. That's a lighter sound. It's not as heavy, but it's you're going to hear the bass note emphasized with free strokes. That's free stroke is when you play up into the air. So the bass notes will be, you'll hear that as a dominant thing. When you do rest strokes, you're going to hear the upper note. So it really brings out the more interesting changing notes that are higher in pitch. Hear a difference? And then this is free strokes. You can still hear both notes, but if you want to bring out the upper notes, you do a rest stroke. And often, like in a blues, like going way back to old-timey blues, players would end with a rest stroke. I didn't mean to do that, but I went a little too far and hit my third string. But that kind of, it kind of gives a finality to the song when you do a rest stroke. But here I would do it all the way through, and be careful when you move to the D chord that you're moving everything across the street, still doing rest strokes, and then also on the E chord, rest strokes. But real lazy kind of blues pattern. So not too much more to say about this one. Have a good time with it. Enjoy, okay? And subscribe to John Hedger Guitar Studio.